So during that commercial break, I gained 7 pounds just breathing in all of these delicious items. I want you to meet Amanda Page. She might look young, but let me tell you, she's got great experience working for 4 restaurants on this beach. What are those restaurants, Amanda?
We have Good Time Charley's, Roosters, the American Tap House, and then also Wicked Tuna as well.
You are a wonderful pastry chef because I've eaten at those restaurants and sampled your goods. And she's going to give us some great ideas for the holidays, like this. What on earth is it?
We have a chocolate ball, German chocolate ball here. It's chocolate cake filled with German chocolate filling, and then we have a white and chocolate ball that's filled with butter pecan ice cream, and then we have some toasted coconut and chocolate shavings on the side, and we serve it at the restaurant with a hot coconut creme anglaise sauce, and we pour it over the top, and it melts down the chocolate, gives you a nice moist cake.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Ooh, do it for us.
Okay.
Oh, that is just so beautiful, just like that. Oh, there's a hole. Here we go. And the ice cream's inside. Oh, look at it as it melts. I hope you got a close-up of that. Look at that dessert. Let me turn it so every camera can see it. And even what's in the bottom of the bowl is artistic. Whoa! I remember being here one night and having the most delicious dessert that you made by putting a balloon into chocolate and then pulling it out, and that chocolate became the bowl.
Yep.
Oh, Amanda, you really are good. And this looks great. And butter pecan ice cream. And why did you do butter pecan rather than any other flavor? Does it kind of go with it?
Yeah, I felt like it kind of went with like the German chocolate because, you know, you got the coconut in there, and it just adds a little bit extra flavor to the dessert and gives you that hot and cold concept on the plate together. And,
just this chocolate shell is awesome. And then the creme anglaise. So this is something folks could do at home, but then again, this is pretty challenging.
Yeah, it takes a little time.
This is very similar. Do you do the same sort of thing to this one?
Yes, absolutely. This is actually like more of a fall version of the dessert. It's just a white chocolate ball, and then we fill it with caramel gelato, as well as kind of like an apple pie filling, and then we serve it with a shortbread crumble to give it that crunch. And then we also serve it with a hot caramel sauce over the top of that one. It tastes just like a apple crumble pie. It's very delicious.
Or a candied apple or something, some caramel apple. There you go. Tell me a little bit about your background, Amanda. How did you get into being a pastry chef?
Well, when I was younger, I had no interest in being in the kitchen at all. My mom usually tells me, like all the time, you know, that I didn't want to have anything to do with any kind of baking or cooking. I would run in there, throw some sprinkles on some cookies, and then run back out of the kitchen. But when I got older, I was in high school, and I took some culinary classes in high school, and the chefs there kind of just inspired me to go further in my career with it. We did a lot of pastry stuff there, and I just was very interested in it, so I decided to further my career and go to college for it.
And where'd you go?
I went to Johnston Wales in Charlotte. I was there for 4 years. I got my 2-year associate's degree in baking and pastry, and then I got my bachelor's degree in food service management.
Wow, so you're ready for anything.
Yes.
If she needs to go further, you certainly can with a degree like that. Tell me about this fall dessert that you're now serving at the restaurants.
This is our pumpkin cheesecake brulee. I swirled together vanilla bean and pumpkin cheesecake on top of a traditional graham cracker crust. And then we brulee it to order, so there's a nice layer of crunch on the top. And then we make our homemade spiced macaroons with a cookie butter filling. It's very delicious, one of our more popular fall desserts. We served it last year, and I had some people that wanted me to bring it back, so kind of revamped it, you know, took the plating up a notch to make it look a little nicer. So.
It's beautiful, and I love what you did with the little dots. That's just so fallish. This is certainly something people can do at home, taking a glass and doing what with it?
Well, for those people that don't have a lot of time, you know, you can always buy some store-bought fillings like, you know, lemon curd, or, you know, they have chocolate sauce, caramel sauce, and you can just take them and layer them a little bit in the jars. You know, get some marshmallows, toast them on top. This is our s'mores. So we have graham cracker crumbs, chocolate sauce, and then chocolate mousse, and then a homemade marshmallow fluff, which you can also buy in the store as well. And then this one here, this is one of our fall ones. It's caramel sauce, candied walnuts, and then we have a white chocolate vanilla custard, as well as the apple pie filling. And then here we have our peanut butter and jelly. I took something, you know, kind of traditional, peanut butter and jelly. Everyone loves peanut butter and jelly. So I layered it in a glass. We have the shortbread crumble on the bottom, and then we have a homemade strawberry jelly, and then peanut butter mousse. So that's, you know, something else simple that people could get from the store. You can get jelly, you can get, you know, some shortbread, biscuits, and then, you know, you could take some peanut butter, fold it in with some store-bought whipped cream, and there you go.
So this is a great idea for those of you who work and don't have time to bake, or those of you who hate to bake, like Amanda said she hated it when she was little. What are some of the things your family did for Christmas Day?
Well, when I was younger, I always remember there being pumpkin pie and apple pie on the table, as well as my mom always made cookies, tons of cookies around Christmas and Thanksgiving, and it was just great. Like, I loved eating at all holiday dinners at my house. So it was always good food, always good desserts.
And this is a dessert that you keep at your restaurants all year long because people beg for it. Yes. What makes it better than everyone else's? Because I love your creme brulee, Amanda.
I mean, it's just a traditional vanilla bean creme brulee. We try to vamp it up a little bit, put, you know, a lot of whipped cream on there, some fresh seasonal berries, just to give it that little extra, you know, oomph. Yes.
Well, whatever it is, her creme brulee is outstanding. Let's pull that in, because this is I'm just so excited about it. This is my most excited part of the whole interview, because I said to Amanda, I'm going to give you a challenge, Amanda. There's lots of people that get so busy during the holidays, they don't have time to bake. So show us how to do something with bought pies, grocery store pies, and wait till you see what she came up with.
All right, so I actually went to the store this morning and bought some store-bought pies, and what I'm going to show you guys is how to kind of
spiff it up.
Yes, exactly.
You did.
And this is all something that's very easy. Like, you can buy everything in the store, the pie, and then we're going to use just a little cookie cutter, just a little round cookie cutter. And what we're going to do is just kind of, you're going to want to use some really hot water in there, and then you're just going to stick it in there.
So the hot water helps you cut through?
Yep, it helps you cut through and gives you a nice round edge on it. This one's coming out.
Now, that came up, but I bet if I tried to do it, it wouldn't come up so easily.
And then you just pop it out of there. Pop it out of there a little bit. And you can set them aside. And then what we also can do is you can also get some, you know, like store-bought caramel and chocolate sauce to drizzle on the plate. I have some here in some little piping bags, but it'd be just as easy to, you know, get the squeeze bottles and just kind of put a little design on the...
Yeah, why don't we pull that plate up and you can show everyone how you do that.
Okay.
You can make your own little squeeze bag too out of plastic bags.
Yes, absolutely. So
you decorate the plate.
Yep, just decorate it a little, go back and forth to make it look nice. Give it a little extra design on the plate. Yep, exactly. And then we'll take some caramel sauce and go across there also.
This is a great idea. Instead of just putting a store-bought pie on the table, you make these little tarts, and they're bite-sized. You could do this with an apple pie.
It's like the perfect portion. I feel like if you're having like a dinner party or whatnot, you don't really have time to make one. You know, it's just as easy to go to the store and make it look just as nice.
And that's the finished product. Basically, you would top it with whipped cream, Or anything you want, right?
Yeah, you can also, I put some candied walnuts on the top of this one. Yep, I just sprinkled it over. You could always put some, you could always take a little bit of cinnamon and sift that over the top, give it a little nice dusting on there. A little extra flavor to it too.
This is great for a dinner party or for anyone who really is just too busy to do baking. No one will know you didn't bake these. Amanda, thank you so much for being with us, and best wishes with your career. Folks can see you at what restaurants again?
Good Time Charley's, Roosters, the American Tap House, and the Wicked Tuna.
Friends, this is Amanda Page. She's going to do big things in Myrtle Beach in the days to come. Thanks,
you so
Amanda.
much, Diane.
Happy holidays to you.
Too.
Coming up next, you'll meet an organization that not only delivers meals, but smiles.
Bye, guys. Thanks to HTC, I can connect from here to family and friends on the West Coast and beyond, with more fiber to more homes, delivering high speeds and lower prices. Reliable connections from a local company for more than 60 years. That's HTC.
Full house for the holidays. Keep everyone connected with HTC high-speed internet. Upgrade your speeds or switch today by calling 843-369-8966.
HTC. This is life. Connect with it.
Stronger, healthier babies. Learn more about healthy babies at marchofdimesbaby.org.
When you're sitting down at your holiday meal, just know that there are thousands of volunteers throughout our community who feed those who are hungry. I want you to meet Alan Cooper. He happens to be the president of Mobile Meals of Myrtle Beach. And there's lots of chapters of Mobile Meals throughout the Grand Strand. Right, Alan?
Yes, ma'am. There sure is.
How long have you been handling the Myrtle Beach area?
Since 1994.
Wow. And you were kind enough to tell me you were 86? 85 years old, and he's the president of Mobile Meals. You could be doing anything else, but you love to volunteer, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
It's amazing how long you've handled this organization, and those who know you say you're an angel. How about that? Isn't that a nice thought?
Oh, yes.
Tell me about the organization. Describe Mobile Meals for us.
Mobile Meals is an organization in which we supply food to people that are ill, people that are elderly, or people that are handicapped, they're not able to film. And what we have is people from different areas, like friends and families and pastors and churches and hospital care nurses will call us and ask us to interview this person so they can have mobile meals. And so that's how we get the clients. We are capable of serving 50 people